What's up YouTube, everybody watching? In today's video, we're going over the social media marketing agency business plan. Now what I'm doing is I'm leaving a business plan checklist for your digital or social media agency right down below in the description. You could click on that. Not only is there a checklist for your business, but also there's a little mini demo presentation showing you how we reach out to clients and also what we show them when we bring them into our demo. Just click that link down below in the description for free and you can get access to that. Now, besides the social media marketing agency business plan, I see a lot of things out there. I have another video where I go in depth on how to start a social media marketing agency, and I'll leave that up here so you can watch that if you haven't already. I'll also link it down below. But what I want to go over is 4 main important pillars today if you're just starting out or if you're struggling with your social media marketing agency. So we're going to go over those 4 main pillars. Before I jump into that, if you're new to my channel, I make business tutorials. I give business advice from experience. I also talk about personal branding and personal development. If you like that type of information, definitely click the subscribe button now, hit the bell icon so you don't miss any of my weekly videos. I always try to add as much value as I can. I'm also going to start making more informational videos on how to start your agency, how to develop your agency, systems in place, things like that from experience. So if you have an agency, you don't want to miss the type of stuff I'm going to be sharing. When we jump into a social media marketing business plan, when we're talking about that stuff, one of the first things is setting up your business, getting it started, and I hear a million excuses, and that's what made me really want to make this video, is when I'm talking to other people, other agency owners, or other people that are starting their agency, they're like, I'm not going to start yet because I didn't get my LLC, or I didn't get my EIN, I didn't get a bank account, I didn't set this up, I don't have my business name, I didn't get a domain or a website yet. That type of stuff and that attitude and those excuses and that mindset is what's stopping you from success. So, of course, those things are important, but the 4 main pillars I go over today are what creates the success for your social media marketing agency and your digital marketing agency. So we're going to jump right into this. You're trying to start your social media agency, maybe you have a social or digital marketing agency, and you're looking like, what's the business plan? What's the overall thing? Now, again, in the description, I have a checklist business plan down in the description. You can look at that. That's the overview of the things you need. And when you get that checklist, there's also other valuable stuff there. But besides that, the 4 main pillars. Number 1, first thing we're going to talk about is the skill. And again, I have another video going over how to start a social media marketing agency. Check that in the description. I'm telling you, it's really in depth. It goes over things from experience. The first thing is a skill. When I'm talking about a skill, when you're selling social media marketing or you're selling digital services, you need a specific skill, and I suggest you put that skill not only on one thing, but towards one niche. And when I say niche, that's pretty much one vertical. When I say vertical, that means one type of business. What do I mean by that? So if your niche, let's say, is hair salons, that's your niche, hair salons. So the skill, let's say, is Facebook ads. You need to master Facebook ads, right? That skill in your niche, which is hair salons. So you need to develop a skill that produces results all the time with Facebook ads for hair salons. That's the first thing you want to do. Niche down and master a skill. Too many of you are messaging me. Too many of you are trying to do too many things, overwhelming yourself, making excuses. You need one skill set. It's driving leads. People want results. That's the biggest thing. Everyone at the end of the day wants results. Results. This is the key right here. Results, right? People want results. Okay, so you want a skill that produces results. How do you do that? You test, you take on clients on a barter system. You take on clients that you know just to produce results and test. And as you're testing and you develop this skill, nobody wants to talk about this. They act like it's so easy and so simple. And I'm going to tell you the ins and outs. I've made plenty of mistakes. I've lost a lot of money. I've made a lot of money. I've been through the ups and downs of my digital agency, social media marketing. I know the ins and outs. I spent thousands of dollars on coaching and courses, ins and outs of different programs, taking the best of everything and applying it. I know what it's like if you're stuck, if you're just starting out. Believe me, I know. And one of the core things that I can go back to is understanding a specific skill, not getting diverted all over the place. You want to master a skill for a specific niche. That's number one. Because once you get that done, number two is prospecting and signing up clients on autopilot. So we're going to put here prospecting and closing clients. Now, why is this so important? Well, we all know why this is so important. It's the money. This is what grows the business. Now, what you need to really do is have retention. But guess what? You know how you have retention? If you're going after a specific niche and you can get results, retention will be there. You have a good retention rate. Now listen, that doesn't make everyone happy. I'll tell you that right now. But you'll have a way better retention rate if you could get results. Okay, so you get the skill down, you get results, you know what you're doing. Now when you start closing, your retention rate is high, and then you start closing more. But how do you close more? You need prospecting tactics in place. Now I'm actually developing right now on my team something called Prospecting Kings. I'll write that here. And you can check the description down below, Prospecting Kings. And this is a program course training that we're putting together on all the tactics on how we actually get in front of, close social media marketing clients, digital marketing clients, get in front of them and close the deals. This is exactly how to reach out to them cold and get in front of them and close the deals. So when that's open, that'll be down in the description below as well. Right now, we're still adding so much content to that program, but that will be down below, Prospecting Kings. So now you have a skill down. Now you're prospecting, bringing money in the door, having a good retention rate. Why? Because you get decent results, and you have this prospecting force in place where you're closing more clients and signing them up. Now, three, this is one of the most important things, is your mindset. Your mindset to take the action. You have to be learning, studying, putting the work in, setting up ads, doing the work of prospecting and cold calling and cold emailing and doing the screencast process that we teach. All the stuff that we teach in Prospecting Kings course and our digital and social media courses, there's work involved. It's a real skill set, it's real work, they get real results, but you have to put in the work. So your mindset has to be taking the action and your daily routines. Are you putting in the work? Are you willing to put in the work? Are you willing to put in the work? This is not just something that you're going to snap your fingers, press a button, and it works. Are you willing to commit now to get the rewards in the end? That's really what it comes down to. It's putting in the work. So your mindset is key, and we go over some things like that. I like to talk about that stuff because, again, from my experience and going through different types of businesses, offline and a lot online, it really comes down to your mindset. Coaching and dealing with a lot of people and talking to a lot of people, I notice it all comes down to our mindset. Really is a big step of taking the action and the leap of consistently and daily getting the important things done that compound in the end and in the long run to produce real results. And the last thing, the fourth thing, is scale with systems. Now, I'm not going to go too deep into this, but when you get these three things done and money's coming in, things are going well, you got momentum, big mo's in place, things are going well, where do you put that momentum? How do you grow further? And it's putting in systems. You need systems, right? You walk into Starbucks, they'll make your latte, they'll make anything that's on their menu every single time almost exactly the same within a timely fashion because there is a system in place. They know the recipe, the ingredients, everything's right in a system. So we want systems in place, and that's how we're going to scale, by hiring the right help that scale our business up by using systems that we can look over, monitor, and grow. So this is how you grow. This is for growth. I'm going to go more into this on other videos, but this video is really for someone that's in the beginner stage or in a stuck stage, right, with their agency. And when you're looking for a business plan, again, I have that attachment down below where it goes over the basic main things. But honestly, a business plan, anyone can make a business plan sound and look good. to what you want, right? We see it all the time. You can draw this business plan out and make it sound great, but honestly, these are the 4 things you need to understand that you could do. If you could do these 4 things, you're going to make money, you're going to be successful. You get these 4 things right, these 4 pillar things are the core of your business. When you have the right skill and you're very niche and vertical specific, when you know how to prospect and close and get in front of the right niche and specific clients, when you have the right mindset and you're going to take action and be on a daily routine and get things done, that's when you're also going to be able to transfer that over to a team and scale and have massive growth. With systems, you need to understand these 4 pillar things for any business that you're in. And I see a lot of these things are lost. Again, I made a lot of mistakes. I've opened up a lot of businesses. These systems weren't always in place. This mindset wasn't always in place. As I grew, as I studied, as I took training, as I implemented and learned the ups and downs, I could take everything that was right, everything that was positive, and enforce it into new things. And that's what you have to understand. Your business plan, the 4 main pillars over your business plan is this stuff though. Of course you need your LLC, but that's not an excuse. If you don't have your website up yet, that's not an excuse that you're not doing any of this stuff. Because who cares about anything else? If you don't have to worry about your LLC, your business website. If you don't have a client yet, what are you worried about that for? When you start getting clients, if you have these 4 things in place, I'll take these 4 things in place over anything else in the beginning of your business. Because you have these 4 things in place, that's when you need to get your LLC. That's when you need your EIN. That's when you need your bank account. That's when you need PayPal or Stripe or a merchant that you can take a payment, right? That's a good problem to have. Get that problem first. Stop worrying about that and making yourself paralyzed from taking action. Start these things. Learn a skill. Start practicing. Get the skill down. Start prospecting. Get some clients. Get 1 client. Start trialing and error on him. Get him results. Get him happy. Learn more prospecting techniques. Start that daily, every single day. When you get this type of stuff going, it's a good problem to have where you have to scale, where you have to learn how to scale, where you have to get other business elements in place. That's a good problem to have. But you're not going to have that problem if you're just staying static and not doing anything because you're making excuses. So again, if you want that social media marketing business checklist, that's down below. You'll also get a little demo video for free in there. I'm also sharing how to start a social media marketing agency. That video's very crucial. It's down below as well. Again, if you're a beginner or you're stuck, watch these videos. I'm making other videos as well, and I'll also be sharing Prospecting Kings. We're putting a lot of hours and work into this. Every single system we use to get in front of new potential, very specific clients and close them and bring more revenue in. But definitely look out for that. There's a lot of value in that system. It's exactly step-by-step everything we're doing, so you'll get a lot of value out of that. I know you will. And again, mindset, big thing. If this is adding value, definitely like it. Share it with anyone else. If you know other agency owners, you know someone trying to start an online business, this might help them out as well. Please share it. And again, if you like this type of content, stay tuned, hit the subscribe button, bell icon, and look for my weekly videos. I'll see you in the next one.